Hi, it's my pleasure to be here on Alizee Day's channel. My horoscope sign is Virgo. I have been playing guitar for around 12 years. Anything from bossa nova jazz to heavy metal and heavy rock. There's so many things I like to listen to. I like to listen to classical, just Bach and Beethoven and Mozart, as well as Black Label Society, Rammstein, Megadeth. Anything between that as well is fair game with me. My biggest influences: Pink Floyd, Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Label Society, Megadeth, Metallica, Rammstein, Black Sabbath, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles, as well as the Scorpions, Heart, Led Zeppelin, Dire Straits, Jeff Beck, and Guns N' Roses. Love all of those people, and I'm sure that there's other people that I haven't included who I love as well, such as Eric Clapton. I'd like to give particular emphasis to guitarists Zakk Wylde, David Gilmour, Eddie Van Halen, Slash, Jimmy Page, Matthias Jabs, Randy Rhoads, Mark Knopfler, Nancy Wilson, Steve Vai, and Brian May. One of my favorite songs, I don't really have a favorite song because it really does depend on my mood and how I'm feeling that day. But anything Pink Floyd, I love. Comfortably Numb, I could listen to any day, as well as High Hopes and On an Island, as well as I love taking road trips listening to the Dire Straits, with particular emphasis on Brothers in Arms and So Far Away. I could go on a road trip listening to those songs. And we can't forget Van Halen. Any Van Halen album you put in and it's just magic. So sad about Van Halen. Do you play any other instruments? No, I only play guitar. Yes, I do, and I'm actually working on my CD right now, and I really hope that I can have that finished next year. I thought that I would be able to have that finished this year, but you know, with the pandemic and going on, everything is delayed that I have been doing, so hopefully next year. But you can find some of it on YouTube. Well, the answer is both. In the beginning, I was 100% self-taught, and then I realized that I wasn't learning properly, and so that led me to seeking out a teacher. And over time, I have had 4 very monumental teachers. One was an acoustic teacher, the second and third were classically trained teachers, and the 4th teacher was rock and metal, and I learned so much from all of them. And I'm very fortunate to have studied with other teachers. By studying with somebody else, you learn the best of both worlds. Like, you learn what applies for you, but also they pass along some really fundamental tricks that I feel like it's kind of difficult to come up with on your own. Well, I collab a lot with Brazilian guitarist Wallace and Almeida. I have lately collabed with Rocker Girl Drummer. You can find our collab on YouTube. It's Sweet Child of Mine. And I recently collabed with Juliana Wilson as well. I have played music as a career, and I'm currently doing music, and I hope it stays that way. What do I like best about the guitar? Wow, this is a really awesome question, and the fact that it is such a versatile instrument is what I love best about it. The versatility of the instrument is what called to me in the first place. For example, if I feel like I want to play something more soft, I can turn to an acoustic guitar, or just play really clean chords and clean, beautiful soloing. Or if I'm feeling like, you know, rock and roll, then you just turn the distortion up and then have fun with the instrument. It just really depends on how you feel, but I do really love the versatility of guitar playing. And that's what's led me to have so many interests in different genres of music, from bossa nova, jazz, to blues, to metal and rock, classic rock, as well as heavy metal. For example, I just played the piece Toccata and Fugue by Bach. And I played on guitar what was originally written for an organ, so it's really cool that you can do that with a guitar. You can transform the instrument with effects and things like that, but also an acoustic guitar or a classical guitar is so beautiful. Brings a whole different vibe to music. As for other interests that I have, I'm really into fitness, I'm really outdoorsy, I love going on walks and listening, just listening to music, not even playing music, but the listening of music itself gives me so much joy. I love to learn, I love reading, as well as traveling, but unfortunately I haven't had a chance to travel very much, you know, due to this crazy year, but I'm really hoping that once I do travel, I'll appreciate learning about new cultures and languages more than ever. Do I have a nickname? Yes, M. It's very basic. Thank you so much for having me. I've always been a fan of Alizee Day. Thank you so much for supporting the Women in Rock, and keep rockin' and rollin'. Bye guys, thanks for watching.